but you guys are nasty. Ooh, you guys are so nasty. You guys, y'all gave me over 100 views yesterday in like an hour and a half because I posted that video about my masturbation story. Mm-mm-mm. Well, thank you. I do appreciate it. I also appreciate you guys in my comments, you females that think that I should get to the point. So I made a couple of videos getting to the point, okay? So what I need you to do, since you're in my comments complaining about it, I need you to get in my comments again and say thank you, okay? Say thank you. Anyway, so now we're going to talk about how important sex is in a relationship, okay? So question, could you be in a relationship with someone that does not make you come? Could you be in a relationship with someone that you are attracted to, like physically, looks good, but he doesn't make you come? Could you do that? Would you just masturbate and be like, oh, that's okay, I can make myself come? Would you cheat? How would you handle that? I think that there would be two different answers from male and female, because I think that women are more intellectual. That's one of the reasons. I think that a woman would do it, and then there's another kind of woman that would do it because we would make ourselves come. I am that kind of woman, as you guys know. But I think there's another type of woman. I am not this type of woman, but there is another type of woman that would be in that relationship because that person has money. So I think there are three types of women that would accept this type. And I think that women would accept it, but I don't think that men would accept it. I think that men are a different kind of creature. Of course, we know that we are different, male and female, but I think that women put up with a lot more in order to have a relationship than a man would. A man would prefer to just be single and just screw different women. This is my opinion, okay? And I know that I think that some females would agree with me, okay? So in my opinion, the answer to that for most, not all, women would be yes, but. Okay, and then there would be some things that they would do or that they would prefer, or that they would like, you know. And men, I think men would just be like, no, straight up, no. A man is a visual creature, okay? They want their woman to look good. They want her to smell good. They want to show her off for their homeboys. They want to, flaunt her around. They want her to be promiscuous, but only with them. She need to be a lady in the streets and a freak in the bed. She need to look good in certain type of clothes, and men want a lot. They want a lot from their women. But when it comes to women, we don't mind settling for certain things. Most women, not all. Same thing with men. Most men, not all men, are that way. But I do believe that is the case. I think that a woman will compromise in a relationship more than a man would compromise in a relationship. And I also think that more men have chauvinistic type of views than they would admit. Okay? I think that men, like men who are manly type of men, do actually have quite a few chauvinistic type of views, or views that we would call chauvinistic, um, because it is a part of kind of being a manly man. You know, women should do this, and woman, you this, and women are like this and that. That is really how a manly man thinks. Now, I think you need to have a nice healthy dose of this type of, or frame of thought, this type of thinking, because chauvinists are assholes. No one wants to be married to an asshole. Okay? You could be a different type of man. You know, you don't have to, we don't want you all to be the same. You know, we want you to be different types of men, but we don't want you to be an asshole in any type of way, shape, fashion, or form. Okay? Let me explain to you what I mean. So here's a chauvinist: a male who patronizes, disparages, or otherwise denigrates females in the belief that they are inferior to males and thus deserving of less than equal treatment or benefits. Okay? So, a chauvinist does not believe that a woman, just for being a woman, deserves equal treatment. Okay? And he patronizes her. Okay? He talks down to her. He treats her disrespectfully. He talks disrespectfully to her. And he thinks that he is deserving of more benefits or better treatment just for being a male. Now, just for being a male, okay? Not a good man that takes care of his woman or his family or his daughter, but just for being a male. And that woman, she deserves unequal or less less benefits just for being a woman. Okay? Not a good mom, not a woman that takes care of her family, but just for being a woman. But you know what they will say when it comes to their mother or their sister or their daughter? Oh, that woman. Oh, no. That one, she's okay. You know, she's great. Yeah, she deserves all those benefits and she does not deserve to be treated, you know. But every other woman, yes, that's exactly. All they are hoes, you know. They won't come out and say she's a hoe, but basically all the things that they talk about and the things when they generalize women, that's basically what they're saying. So there's a show, Raw and Uncut, that I always say that you guys got to go and check out. If you go and listen to this show, it's a podcast, Raw TV, I believe, Raw and Uncut TV or Raw TV, something like that, is on YouTube. Great show. One of the hosts, Mr. Raw and Uncut, it's his show. He has co-hosts, two other co-hosts, a female and his cousin, I believe it is. Great co-host. I really love the female, Lynn. You know, she's a very beautiful and smart woman, who is nicer than I am, because, girl, I couldn't be as patient and calm and nice as she is. But anyway, so on this show, they made a statement. I think it was the host, Hakeem, that women lose their value as they get older, but men don't lose their value. Men keep their value, or they become more valuable because of their money and what they've earned as they get older. Oh, this made my blood boil. They also said they call women that are 49ers. Okay, and these are really non-value women in their eyes. Now, I made a comment on there. Do you realize that back in the slavery days, we were thought of the same way? That the white folks that bought us and sold us said as people, as a race, okay, human beings, we are all human beings, that we were less valuable based on what we looked like, how many muscles we had, how attractive we were as a woman or as a man. Like, this is how they thought of us back then. And they're on this show, black people, saying this. Anyway, another thing that was said on this show that was actually a myth. It is not a fact. It's a theory that was created in the 50s, is that females reach their sexual peak at the age of 30. And I looked it up, and it's just not true. It's a myth. It's a theory. It's not fact. And it was stated on this show as if it was fact. So I decided to ask an older woman, and it's pretty interesting. Listen to what she has to say. Have a good night. All right, this young woman is...
I'll be 63 on May 24th. I was born in 1957.
And I saw her ID, y'all. We're not going to show you her ID, of course. But she is not lying. She is telling the truth. Look at this woman. Okay, she is beautiful and young looking. So
Thank you.
At her age, she has given me some wisdom about these men and their egos and this theory of women actually being in their prime in their 30s. What was your opinion on that again?
I believe that women hit 50, 55 through menopause, that they become more sexually active and more, they enjoy it more, and it's more often.
And how old is your boyfriend?
My boyfriend's only 51.
And
my boyfriend before that was only 46. So he's now 46. So he was 42 then. So they keep up with me that way.
They can't keep up with you if they're your age or older.
Yeah. And before that, it was all about, I had a job to do, I had children to raise and grandchildren, and now I'm free and clear and I can do as I please.
And you are a great
grandmother one time.
My goodness, look at that.
Yep.
So these men talking about women after a certain age, 30, are less value. They call it 49er. Their what is getting in the way? Because that's
their
not true.
Their ego's getting in the way because their libido has slowed down. They peak when they're 17 to maybe 30. Okay, so they've slowed down, and they've got to have somebody younger to prove the point that they have not lost their machismo.
Look at that. All right, so there you have it from a woman that is older and has the younger boyfriend, two of them.
No, just the one.
Oh,
but
no.
I had my other boyfriend.
Not
and I
at the
broke up
same
4 years ago.
Yes, not at the same time. I'm
No.
not saying that. Not saying that. But she
That's
has
right.
had two younger ones, right?
Yep.
All
Yep.
right. All right.
And this woman here that is doing this video is awesome. She's young at heart. She's young looking, and she's a grandmother, believe it or not.
Absolutely. Girl, ain't nothing wrong with my sex drive. I'm 44 years old. Girl, I told y'all.
You got it. Keep on working out. Keep on doing what you're doing.
Right. All right. Talk to you later. Thank you. Bye, y'all.